place in the Manning Cup final on the line this afternoon. But this fixture means so much more. Two of the strongest teams in the EPSL. Sparks usually fly when they tango. There was Joe Holland's stoppage time winner in April. Ladula's dramatic overtime winner in June. But Zoom hold the most recent bragging rights. As here comes Joe Holland with an early foray forward. Sent across the 6-yard box. Sebastian Ruiz. What a save. And Tristino is going to tuck it in. But he's called offside. And immediately the lack of the linesman causing controversy. Fathazada switches it long towards Tristino. Joe Holland's found a pocket of space. Joe Holland takes it first time. Lots of venom behind the shot. Fathazada. Sucheski onto his right foot. Joe Holland's got space to deliver something in. He's got lots of blue shirts as well. Deflection. And Tristino cannons off the crossbar. Slightest of touches by Engel to help it on. Actually gives it into Koisko. That's turned over. Sebastian Ruiz. Lovely ball. Sucheski scores against his old club. And they won't come much easier than that. Sebastian Ruiz teasing it across the 6-yard box. And Sucheski just had to tap it in. Schluter. Meek on the overlap. Meek floats it in. And what a fantastic header, that back post by Bustamante. Chance is still alive. Thomas Gomez. Schluter. And it's going to be scuffed wide of the post. Here comes the corner by Afif towards the far post. Free header. And it's just over the crossbar. They did end up, in the end, losing both those games with the dramatic late winners. And here may another one be another one for the Pancyprians. Joe Holland, really important tackle by Onku. Branscombe, that's to Sucheski, who helps it on to Joe Holland. Zoom are very short at the back. Fathazada and Ruiz with him. It's given to Sebastian Ruiz, coming into the area. Sebastian Ruiz, 2 for the Pancyprian Freedoms. He took it into his path with so much grace. Arrowed into the penalty area. And found that bottom right corner. Ruiz. Into Joe Holland. Joe Holland. A foot past the post. Sucheski. Sebastian Ruiz. Bastian is isolated against the gallivanting left winger. Sebastian Ruiz is going to go for a spectacular one. It's going to come out towards Tristino. Tristino down to the byline. Joe Holland all by himself. Surely it's going to be 3. And it is. And the Pancyprians are running rampage in the first 30 minutes at Belston Stadium. Joe Holland was all by himself in the 6-yard box. And it is a long, long way back for Schneider now. Slois. Iosifidis finds Tristino. Tristino looking in behind. Joe Holland racing towards it. And Joe Holland has dinked it between Engel's legs. What a ball in by Tristino. Vision of an eagle. And Joe Holland with the cheekiest of finishes. And the Pancyprians can begin to make their Manning Cup final plans now. I don't think there's any way back for Zoom from this. Tristino give and go with Holland. Tristino again. And Engel gets the hand on it and saves it from getting worse for Zoom. What a ball that is by Slois for Ruiz. Holland behind him, giving it to Joe Holland, who's on a hat-trick. Joe Holland! And it's tipped past the post. Another brilliant save by Engel. Trying towards the front post. Meeks partially clears it. Iosifidis is sat up nicely for him. And I don't think Engels was sure if it was going wide. I think it probably was just about. Gomez's first touch off. Nothing is going right for Zoom at the moment. Sucheski towards Ruiz, who's got space. And he's got Tristino in the middle. Joe Holland coming in deep as well. Ruiz may not need any of them. Sebastian Ruiz, just not enough power behind it. Ziri. Gomez. Meeks has got some space to come up into. Sluter with him. Louis Meeks. Sluter. And it's a goal back for Zim Schneider. Well worked counter-attack. Surely we're not going to see a comeback again at Belson Stadium. The inquest going on at the back for the Pancyprians, who were totally unlocked by Louis Meeks' overlapping run. Zim a little sluggish to get back. It's a 4-on-4. Fathazada. Ruiz. Joe Holland. Sebastian Ruiz. Going for that far post. Tristino. And it's just poked away from him. Really important tackle by Meeks. Nota looking to spray it up. And Sucheski's a long way up. It's going to come to Ruiz. Bustamante on his overlap. Ruiz. Sucheski. Beautiful. Fathazada. Engel with what must be approaching his 10th save of this first half. Brand. Worked out to Meeks. Meeks towards the far post. Afif gets on it. Gomez! It's 2! Zoom starting to claw their way back into the semi-final. What a finish by Tomas Gomez, who wrapped it home. And there's belief now with the visitors. Gomez. So, and here comes Meeks. Meeks! Just past that near post. Joe Holland. Looking through. Tristino. Can he make it 5? And Engel again comes up good. Ruiz. Down the line for Ladula. His first touch. Korechi's racing in at the far post. Holland in the middle. Ladula. Camille Korechi. And Bastian's there to block it. It should have been the 5th. Running into a lot of traffic. Managed to keep it. Sucheski. Bustamante. Can they get the 5th to kill the game? Joe Holland brings it down. Joe Holland. Saved again by Engel. Charlie Ladula unable to get to the rebound. De Oliveira. Lovely floated ball to Nicolau. Nicolau towards Ladula. And Engel has got a hand in it. Ladula on the rebound. The linesman's flagging. And yeah, the goal has been given. So Ladula, I'm not sure it's quite the fashion he would want it to score. He didn't really get a chance to celebrate it. But he does get his first home goal of the season. Onku. Holden has given that straight to Charlie Ladula. Ladula can drive up. Holland on a hat-trick, racing in the middle. Ladula is going to slip it through. Joe Holland, hat-trick hero. And it's a cherry on the top for the Pancyprians. I have to say, I wasn't expecting Ladula to pass that one. He looked like he had eyes only for the goal. But very unselfish, slotted it through to Holland. Maybe a throw for the Pancyprians, and that will be full time. The Pancyprians will have a chance to claim their 6th Manning Cup against either Doxa or Kid Super.